Cancer. This is going to be a reading for March the 16th to the 22nd. And we have a lot of powerful energies this week. Cancer, we have, stick with those. We have a Mercury retrograde, which is coming to an end. And so if there's been sort of like, confusion or standstill, clarity is coming forward. There's also Jupiter, which turns direct, helping forward movement. And also we have Mars aligning with the North Node, which is really going to push people towards important directions. So kind of like reassessing things and moving towards, I guess, directions that are more meaningful and aligned for you. But right off the bat, Cancer, we do have new life, which is the overarching energy coming in. So, I mean, if you look at this card, she's just basically feeling herself. I mean, you can see the rays of light emanating from her. So this can represent male or female energy. And we do have here the number 39. And for me, the number 39 is really a number of purpose, aligning with your life's purpose. So I feel like this is happening. And what do we have here? So some of you may actually be in this energy or coming out of this energy here with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords does represent like a lot of anxiety, fear. It also represents endings though. So I do feel like for some of you, maybe there is an ending that has happened in your life, or you're going through it, because you do have here the card of Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is about somebody. It's like the wounded warrior. If you look at this, like he's really kind of tired, and it represents a card of having to be resilient, but it's also a card that represents not giving up. And so if some of you are still in this energy where you just feel kind of at a stalemate, then trust that this is changing, right? Because you do have here the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is about routine and structure, but it's a card of needing to have patience. And so, with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, for me, this is a combination of like feeling really tired, feeling really exhausted, feeling burnt out, but like the universe saying to you, do not give up. There's light on the other side of that, and this is what this really represents. Like you can see the light emanating. So I know some of you might be feeling really tired, but trust that things are changing, because you do have here as well ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So maybe Cancer, the universe is signaling to you to move on from something. This could be, very much with regards to your career. Maybe some of you just feel like your career is not necessarily aligned with, your purpose. Because I just heard like maybe for some of you, you're recognizing that you are actually going through this major identity shift where you are ready for something more, ready for something different. And this would make sense with all of the planetary movement this week, where perhaps you've even gained insight into certain emotional patterns that you're ready to express more clearly. And what I mean by that is like maybe some of you stayed in situations or circumstances or even positions at work that were keeping you small and confined, and you've recognized that you are wanting more in your life, wanting more fulfillment. You have here as well answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You can find a new opening with job security. So there could be some anxiety. Maybe some of you, there's been potentially, I heard, a hiring freeze at work, or they've let certain people go through restructuring and layoffs. And, you know, when one door closes, another one opens. And this could have been, for those of you that this resonates with, this could have been the perfect thing for you, because life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And so if you were, for example, in a position at work where you really weren't fulfilled, and you know, you were kind of dreading getting up and going to work and questioning if this was where you were meant to stay, not making a decision is a decision, and the universe will actually make a decision for you. Where a perfect example, you could get laid off at work, and you know, that might initially cause a lot of anxiety and terror and wondering like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But ultimately, it's going to align you with the thing that you really wanted, that you weren't able to necessarily make the leap on yourself. For the angel advice, Temperance. Temperance. So this is also the card that represents the new life. Here, you know, we can see a lot of life, a lot of hope, and, you know, new life in itself. But Temperance is very much a major arcana card, and it represents balance being restored. It's about peace and justice coming in, and, you know, a sense of inner calm. So even if there's been, you know, sort of some turmoil in your relationships, there is this sense of like a renewedness, if that's a word, renewal coming in. And you have here soul expansion. So I did say earlier, stepping into a new identity, where it's like you're shedding the old you and recognizing that you're meant for more and you're ready to hold more, and you're stepping into the new version of you. So soul expansion, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So maybe some of you have gone through this big leveling up in yourself, and, you know, this big sort of sense of awakening where you feel almost like more protected. And also there's this big sense of heart opening, I'm hearing, where, you know, sometimes when our heart is closed off, if we've gone through a lot of heartache, we can really kind of shut ourselves off. And when we do that, we really don't allow ourselves to be open to the richness and the beauty that that life has to offer. And we can push people away, and we can push opportunities away, not consciously, but just because literally our heart is closed off. And when you open, you know, you're more receptive to meeting people, putting yourself out there, and just basically, you know, being open for more. So I do see this for you. And maybe some of you are even going through with the Temperance card. You're ready to kind of go deeper with your spiritual work, because it says doing some inner work can help. You can get clear before you move on. You will get insight into what work will best serve your needs. So yeah, there's this big sense of like, some of you are not happy with your current situation, work or relationship. And I feel like some of you are going to be really going inwards and having this big emotional shift, big heart opening, where exactly you're just going to be making a change. But overall, Cancer, I see this as a great reading, and I feel that a sense of hope and renewal will definitely be coming in for you this week. So if this reading resonated with you, give me a like, give me a follow. I really appreciate it, Cancer. It lets me know that you are enjoying these readings, and it gives me the encouragement and the motivations to continue doing readings like this for you, especially weekly readings. So have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you next time.